Robbins. I'm here at Newport Beach, California. It's really kind of a lovely January 2014 kind of day. You know, we're not suffering here in Southern California, that's for sure. Especially when you're hearing about negative 50, negative 70 degrees going on in places. So we're pretty grateful. I wanted to talk to you for a few minutes about something that my family does, and it's called grounding. You might not know it, but I have not had the best day today. Had a hard night last night with some Hashimoto's symptoms, and then just kind of had an exhausted day today, and still did my work. But you know that kind of blah feeling that you have when you're just like, oh, everything feels like an effort. You know, you have just enough energy to heat something up, but not energy enough to clean the dishes, or whatever it is that you just kind of feel like, I have enough energy to tell the kids to do something, but not to follow through on it. It's just an awful feeling, that malaise. It's like the whole world's in Technicolor, but yours is in black and white. It's got that kind of gray tone thing to it. Well, at a certain point, you know, my husband's like, come on, let's get to the beach so we can catch the sunset. And there was a part of me that was like, oh gosh, I don't want to get up and get dressed and do this whole thing. And then I thought, no, I need to go, because there's something healing there. And this is what the healing thing is. The earth. Putting your feet in the sand, in the ground, in the dirt, on the wood, in the ocean, there, on the stones, there's something so healing about that. Because if you think about it, the earth is very restorative. It's always regenerating. It always knows how to find balance. We as humans don't always do that. So we go inside to our computers, to our concrete foundation homes, and we just kind of live in that. And then we wonder why we're feeling so wonky and you know, that feeling. So what happens is when you get outside and you take your energy and your charge that is off balance, and you come and put your bare feet or your bare hands in the earth, you start doing this wonderful exchange with the earth of its good energy. And it's very restorative, it's very healing. There's all this science behind it, so if you want to look up earthing.com, or if you want to look up information about grounding, those are the two names for it, then you can do that and find all the science behind it. I just want to tell you the results. It can lower your blood pressure, it can have you feel peaceful. Hundreds of years ago in mental institutions, they used to take a patient who was having a fit, and they used to bring him outside, put his back up against a tree, and then tie him to it. And within a short period of time, the client, whom they couldn't console or calm down any other way, was peaceful. The earth does that to us. I just had a client call me the other day and say, I'm feeling so out of sorts, I'm getting sick, and they live in a weather climate where it's just too cold to go barefooted anywhere. I said, do me a favor, for 5 minutes, just go outside and put your hands on a tree. And this person's like, oh my gosh, you're turning me into a tree hugger. I'm like, you can call it whatever you want. It's just, you're gonna ground yourself. You're gonna put yourself back in touch with the earth's energy. And I said, I'll stay on the phone with you, which maybe wasn't the best idea. Here you got all like the radiation or whatever from the cell phones and the tree. Maybe, I don't know, cancel each other out. But the point is that the person was doing this while they were on the phone. They were like, oh my gosh, I feel better already. And that was after just a few minutes. So if you live in Alaska, or you live, you know, somewhere in the Northeast, you can just take 5 minutes with your bare hands on a tree and do something like that. But there are also devices you can bring indoors. Anyway, that's my little snapshot from the beach before the sun sets about earthing and grounding. It's also a great trick if you find that your kids are being weirdos because they've had too much technology, too much time on the computer or video games or in front of the television. You just tell them, kids, take your shoes off and go outside. And you're gonna see such a world of difference. So anyway, there you go. That's my little Hashimoto's tip for you, but it's not just for people with Hashimoto's, it's really for everybody. If you just need to get centered and grounded, do yourself a favor and go outside and get your feet in the earth, all right? You're not crazy and you're not alone. Have a great day.
I'm watching you and how you move between the lines of what's not yet and what's behind, of all I've done, of all I've dreamed, of all I haven't yet begun. I can't see what you see. 'cause I trust you.